to one of the... Whoa! What's up, YouTube Beyblade fans? It's Ascalon here, coming at you with a slightly delayed Beyblade X unboxing video. Today we're going to be unboxing CX-07 Pegausus Blast, which is a Beyblade that's actually been out for a wee bit now, but unfortunately it's been a bit of a busy spell for everyone involved in SpinFinish at the moment. I'm coming to you today with an unboxing that offers me the power of hindsight, so I get to unbox Pegasus Blast with the knowledge of where it currently stands in the meta and how it's been doing, unlike most other unboxings where we're unboxing it and maybe we've only seen like a little peek at what's been going on in like the Japanese meta and how it's been faring. But it's like what, a month or so after this Beyblade's been out now, so it's or a wee bit longer than that actually. I think it's been like nearly 2 months or something. So we're a wee bit behind with it, but nonetheless it's here, and I think to skip unboxing it would be criminal given like how cool and how fun this Beyblade is. So before I prattle on any longer about delays and setbacks and whatnot, I'll just get on to the actual unboxing itself. As you can see, as per usual, we've got a fantastic package here with the amazing CX style branding for Beyblade X, and you can see the gorgeous graphic with Pegasus Blast on the front, and then it showcases the actual blade itself there with the 3 component parts of the CX blade separated. And of course this is a starter set, so you're getting a launcher and a long winder with it, which is quite good because a lot of the starter sets are now coming with the long winder. We've had Pegasus and we've had the Scorpio starter set that came with one as well, and also with the Soul Eclipse release as well, it comes with the long winder as well. So we're going to have one in every colour eventually, which is very good. I'll spin around to the back here and we can have a look at the component parts of Pegasus Blast. So here's the back view here. You can see this graphic of Tenka's mother, Omega, the owner of Pegasus Blast in the anime, which is a very firm reminder that I am very behind with the anime. We still need to get caught up, something rotten with that. So Pegasus Blast, of course, as mentioned before, is a CX Beyblade, which means that the blade is customizable and has 3 parts instead of the one single part as featured on UX and BX releases. So you have the Pegasus lock chip, the Blast main blade, and then you have the Assault CX assist blade. And then Pegasus Blast is an extremely unique release because it's the only Beyblade so far that has what's known as what they're calling a ratchet integrated bit, which essentially means that the ratchet and bit are one part. And this is because Pegasus Blast features a gimmick where this ratchet integrated bit has a mode change where it will move from being a it'll initially perform in a stamina sort of fashion or movement, and then as it loses momentum it will drop down onto the flat part of its bit for an explosive final attack. Beyblade Metal Fight fans will be reminded immediately of Big Bang Pegasus's final drive. It's essentially the exact same idea as this, except this does not feature rubber like Final Drive did. Essentially the mechanic or the mechanism works exactly the same way, where there's these little white kind of clips or pins that when the Beyblade is launched they'll fly out due to inertia, and then as it loses spin those clips will come back in and it will change the mode, which is pretty cool. Being a CX Beyblade, this comes with one of the CX tools. In fact, this is the first Beyblade that comes with a CX tool, just because you would usually need a bit to change the assist blade or remove it or assemble it. But because this is a ratchet integrated bit, you wouldn't have that out the box. So I think it was quite nice of Takara to think about that for people who were picking this up as their first Beyblade. So anyway, lots of cool factoids and stats that I'm sure mean something. And then a cool image there showing off the kind of mode change mechanic there. So that's enough ogling the gorgeous packaging, especially this teal and pink combo. I'm going to pop it down and we're going to cut it open and we're going to release Pegasus from its cardboard prison. So here we have Pegasus Blast out of its packaging, and here you can see everything that you get with this starter set. You are getting, of course, your standard Beyblade X launcher in this fantastic teal colour. I must say, in the camera, it looks really like just solid blue, but in reality, it is this really nice, like, kind of teal colour. So maybe when the video is edited, it'll come up, but through just the actual camera lens itself, it just looks like solid blue. I promise you, it's not. It's a nice in between green and blue colour. As mentioned as well, you're getting a nice long winder in this white colour, which is a pretty good colour to get it in. Well, white's a tint. We'll just pretend it's a colour. Purely a really good shade to get in because of the fact that it's white and it goes with a lot of things. And we've got like the white grip and stuff. And so if you like that kind of pure heavenly look, it'll go with that. Then mentioned before as well, you're getting the CX tool, which is handy to have. I just hope that they don't go too crazy like they did with Metal Fight and you end up with an actual plastic mountain of these things. I think I mentioned in the Shark one that exact same comment, but listen please Dakara, we don't need a million of these things. Anyway, here we go. But that's the pleasantries out of the way. We'll move on to the actual main entree of this unboxing video, which is Pegasus Blast itself. So we'll look at the blade first, and this is genuinely one of the prettiest Beyblade X releases that we've gotten so far, in my opinion. I just think the colour combo is so phenomenal. Like, Aero Pegasus, the colours were great, the green and the blue, really cool, but this kind of borders on the more atomic scale of things, where it's this like nuclear green and this gorgeous blue as well, that just complement each other so good, and then the white just pops. And I really love the kind of feathered look as it spirals around the blade. I'm an absolute sucker for anything like that. I loved it with all of the Metal Fight Pegasus like clear wheels and blades. That's why I like the Big Bang wheels so much, because it was all feathered. It just gives it a real heavenly look. And they have absolutely cooked with the avatar design as well for this one. They've given it a real Metal Fight look to it, especially the kind of background looking like the kind of galaxy spiral of the actual Metal Fight logo itself. It's just, oh, it's so cool. It's just so striking. I just love it. But anyway, then we'll flip them upside down. You can see like a proper good look at the Assault Assist blade. It is actually really satisfying how much like the Assault Assist blade lines up with each of the main contact points on the blade. It feels like a giant, like, dull instrument, like an actual like hammer. It's like so cool. It does have a kind of Hell's Hammer sort of like shape to it, actually, now I mention it. I'll quickly disassemble that so that you can see like a good proper look at Assault, and you can also see Blast separated as well, so you've seen that, and then that's underneath in it. You can really see just how much metal is actually on Blast in comparison to some of the other previous released CX blades. It's just chunky, it's like solid. Have a look at Assault here, quite chunky itself. I think it's the same height as Jaggy or Slash, I could be wrong on that one. I wish they actually just gave us like heights next to like the actual name of each of the assist blades, like 0.5 or 1.0 or something like that, just so that you would know, like for like grabbing it quickly out of a box. Pop it back together. Again, the colours just look phenomenal. And then we'll have a look at Turbo, which is the name of this Ratchet integrated bit. It's very chunky, and also in those amazing colours as well. I'm very fond of the fact that they put this kind of like sticker on the side of it as well, because it would be quite, because it's so tall, it just fills in that void really nicely, and it like harmonises nicely with the white as well, white, blue, and kind of atomic colours. Pop it together, and you can see this is an extremely tall Beyblade when it's all assembled. You're really paying for the gimmick in terms of the height, because they've got to fit all that kind of mechanical element into this to make it work, I guess, especially with like the fact that this shifts up and down. Have a proper good look at the whole Beyblade assembled there. So I mentioned at the start of the video that we're unboxing this Beyblade with the power of hindsight, which means that we've seen how well this Beyblade already performs in the meta as a whole, which is quite cool to do actually for once. A lot of people in Japan and America and the UK as well have been really enjoying Pegasus on the likes of like stamina combos, paired with the wheel assist blade that comes with Cerberus, the prize Cerberus, and you can get it on the Perseus that comes in that same random booster, which is really cool. It's essentially a really round assist blade that's almost slightly bigger than the actual main blade itself, so it's like really good for cushioning blows that it receives. So it's just really good for like eating big hits. People have been really loving it on stamina combos and kind of defense combos, but even outside of that, this blade has been seeing really good results as an attack type because of its insane weight and pretty good points of contact for a CX blade, which is really nice to see. Essentially, this Beyblade, from what had been seen when it came out, is finally kind of like made CX viable, especially when it's been paired with the lock chip of Valkyrie, which I have seen a lot of conflicting and different opinions on, and how it affects the weight distribution and thus performance. I think it definitely. I don't own it, so I can only comment on what I've seen discussed online. I think it has definitely got applications for use when it comes to adding the lock chip, but until I test it myself, I won't get my own sort of like sense or opinion on the matter. But I know for a fact from using this Beyblade itself that it's been very fun and very good in like tournament settings and local settings. It can be a bit of a tricky beast to master, just because you may fall into the trap of thinking it works very similarly to Aero Pegasus, which it doesn't. It does do some similar things, but it's very different. Like it's a CX blade, it's going to be different, but it definitely has its own fitness for purpose, which is worth trying out and seeing exactly how you like it. But I'll save the rest of my comments on it for the end of the video once we've thrown them around the base stadium. Before I get any more carried away, we will move on to the weighing section of the video. There we go. So here he is on the scale, and fully assembled, he comes in at 52.23 grams, which is very beefy. And I'll quickly disassemble him, which takes a remarkable 1 second to do. And then we'll pop him on just the blade fully assembled. Now, coming in at 39.72 grams is pretty crazy. 30 to 40 grams is kind of the average for this guy, and he sits there at the top with the heaviest blades like Scorpio, which immediately sees value in use. Like with that kind of weight category that he falls into, it means that this guy is definitely going to pack a punch, and also in the stamina combos I mentioned previously, able to resist punches, especially when you put wheel on it to kind of allow him to cushion those blows. It's just crazy. It's definitely a really good Beyblade for sure, and definitely one to at least pick up and experiment with and see if it fits into your toolkit. Main blade and the assist blade come in it. So the main blade itself comes in at 33 grams, which is crazy, given that you can pair this part alone with different assist blades to up or decrease the weight from the stock combo depending on what you want to use it for. I think it's just a crazy weight for just the main blade itself. And then Assault comes in at 5.13 grams as well, which is pretty beefy. So absolutely crazy weight for a CX blade. Turbo comes in at 12.52 grams, which is, you'd expect it to be heavy given it's got all those inner workings and whatnot that make it go. So now that he has been weighed, what we're going to do is we're actually going to break away from our meta combos that we were testing Beyblades against prior, because I've had a thought, and that thought is the fact that testing stock Beyblades against like min-max meta combos just doesn't feel really valuable for like learning anything. It's like, usually, unless it's an incredibly crazy Bey out the box like Shark Scale, you're not really going to learn too much from that. I think it's just fairer to test new releases against stock combos, because then you at least get to see what it's like out the box versus something else out the box, instead of just being crushed by something like, you know, Wizard Rod on ball. It's like, oh, if it's a new stamina type, and it's like, unless it's a new stamina type that comes out and outspins him, then I just feel like it's a little bit valueless. So just for the sake of keeping things fair, and so each release we do is on the same page, that's what we're going to do from now on. So with that in mind, we're going to be testing him against Triceratops, and we will test him against Shark Scale. Again, you get the luxury of doing this because of the fact this video is back to front and out of sync with when it would have come out originally. I'm actually shooting this video after I have received solar eclipse, so that gives you a proper timescale of like when. In fact, so much so I've got the solar eclipse sitting right next to me, ready for unboxing. So that gives you a timescale of like when this Bey is being unboxed and what we know about it now. So we'll test against the stock combos of both of these Beyblades, and we will see how he performs. And I'm not going to be using this brand new mint one. I have a nice used one here that will save me ruining the paint on this nice shelf copy that I have. You can see he's been bashed about, but he's been through the war. So we'll throw him in the mix and we'll see how he performs against these guys in their stock combos. Okay, so we're on to the testing now. For match 1, we're going to be testing Pegasus Blast Assault Turbo against Triceratops M85 Bound Spike, the crazy Bey that it is.
I love the mouthful of the 85.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
That was not expected.
Right, Triceratops, this isn't your video.
I was expecting Triceratops to burst, to be honest.
Me 5 minutes ago, oh, this is such a good Beyblade. 3, 2, 1, go.
It was that good.
We'll redo that one.
I was going to say, do you want another one?
Redo that one since no contact. 2, 1, go.
The contact.
Do assault thing, do turbo thing.
Hey!
See, that's what it's meant. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well.
It's going to do that. For match 2, it's going to be Pegasus Blast Assault Turbo against Shark Scale 450. Yes, 450 under that.
Yes.
Sorry, not quite used to that yet. 3, 2, 1, go.
Boy.
It couldn't quite decide how it wanted to die. Yeah, the little ankle biter versus the tallest burger in the world. 3, 2, 1, go. So far, this battle testing has been by these other Beyblades. 3, 2, 1, go.
Shark is the goat.
So as mentioned earlier in the video, because we're doing this video later, it means that we've seen like decent meta combos for Pegasus Blast show up in the wild and see success. So instead of just testing it stock, we're actually going to test a couple of those meta combos for Pegasus Blast, just to highlight what its meta potential is, since we have the advantage of doing it, since we've done it late. So we're going to test Pegasus Blast on wheel with 960 low orb against the Triceratops on AM85 bound spike. Secret tech is that once Pegasus Blast loses enough, it turns red. 3, 2, 1, go.
Apparently it also makes it better.
Yeah, so once you lose enough of your Pegasus Blast, it will turn red like this. I'm only kidding. Do not quote me on this. 3, 2, 1, go.
I don't know why, when it won the first time, in my head all I thought about was the Squidward moon.
Yeah.
$5 for a Krabby Patty with cheese, Squidward.
3, 2, 1.
Takes a bit of money for a Beyblade. Yes, but it's right, Squidward.
You're going down, I'm going down too. Okay. Bring in the shark scale. I forgot to mention the combo we're testing Pegasus on is on wheel 960 low arm. And then shark scale 450 under flat. 3, 2, 1.
Shark them now.
Yes.
This one was quite uneventful.
It was eventful for Pegasus.
Oh, for sure.
I feel like this is quite good because it shows off that, like, Assault, as we know, out the box is an extremely gimmicky bit. Not Assault, sorry, Turbo, the Ratchet integrated bit. Actually being able to show the potential of this Bey when it's on a
Yeah,
decent combo.
And my Beyblade.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
Damn down, son. 3, 2, 1, go. He's already dead.
Shark thought he was on Quake.
Yeah, he did. So, yeah. That's a really good stamina combo a lot of people like. So we'll test him also on the defense build with 760 and Hexa. So here it is, Pegasus Blast, wheel 760 Hexa against Triceratops M85 bound spike.
Sorry, I was holding both of them.
3, 2. Just takes those hits and keeps going. 3, 2, 1.
Damn.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was really close. I don't know who actually got that one.
3, 2.
Whoa! Try to get that free pocket. Still going for it.
Well, we know who
He
killed.
tried.
We know who killed the dinosaurs.
And it wasn't the ace later part.
It was a flying horse. So it will be shark scale 450 under flat against the same combo. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah! It's my shark, the goat.
This isn't his video. He's had his show. 3, 2, 1, go.
He says it's his video now.
Yeah, secretly the second shark scale unboxing video. 3, 2, 1, go.
The crazy thing is, it's a stock shark as well. I think it's a testament to how good the stock combo is for this.
So now that the Pegasus has landed and that he's been thoroughly bumped about the Bey Stadium, you can see that in his stock configuration, Turbo doesn't really cut it. It's a very fun gimmick, and if you like Metal Fight and you loved Big Bang Pegasus, it's definitely fun, and it makes for some really cool like trick shot videos and stuff like that. It's fun to play about with. I absolutely love it. See, just for the sense of cinema that it introduces into the scene, it's really cool for that. But in terms of like managing things like consistency and stuff, it's not exactly the best bit for that. Definitely a fun gimmick, but not for competitive. Everything about Pegasus that makes it competitively viable exists purely in its blade itself. Assault's definitely a fantastic assist blade as well. It makes for some really, really good high impact, like blunt force. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit low profile, you've got the likes of Jaggy and Slash, which, yes, if I remember correctly, are slightly smaller than Assault is, like in terms of height. And of course, Jaggy has that kind of like slightly reduced diameter, which allows the metal to breathe. So it depends on what you want. A wee bit more height with Assault gives you a slightly more concussive strike, but then Jaggy and Slash will give him configurations that allow him to strike in a slightly lower profile. But then you also have the likes of Wheel, which gives them that nice cushioned, rounded out blade, which allows them to take really, really strong hits and survive, as you saw when he was on the low orb combo. The low orb combo helps to like bring his height down, and it allowed him to just sort of like survive even strong hits from likes of Shark Scale without bursting a lot. And also the fact that with Wheel sticking out a wee bit more, it allows it to like just cushion both the ratchet and the blade a little bit, which is very good. So it was actually very fun to test the new Beyblade on a anything other than stock combo. So it's something we might think about going forward, is testing, you know, against the last two releases in stock configuration and then with meta configuration, because with being in the UK, it allows us, you know, we get to see how things perform in the Japanese meta before we get our hands on the new releases. So we get a little bit of time just to see how it's doing and see what combos are already garnering early success. So it's something we might think about doing going forward, because it was really fun to see the immediate night and day comparison between stock, which just kind of get thrown about and jumped in the pocket, and then trying it out in the stamina and the defense combo made such a difference. So I think we'll maybe consider giving that a go on our future unboxings as well. Let us know in the comments what you guys think. Is that something you'd like to see more of instead of just the stock unboxing? And also, please let us know your thoughts on, I know you said Big Bang Pegasus, on Pegasus Blast. Is he in your deck? Have you found a secret sauce for this Beyblade that's been giving you success? Let us know down below, and if you want to see more of our videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out until next time, guys. See you soon.